tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Y'all men want to get money. We want to get money too.
Money.
Y'all men want to pay the bills. We want to pay the bills too.
Hold up.
Y'all men want to propose. Hell, we want to get on one knee and propose too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's time for us women to stand up. Don't touch me. Oh, shit. It's time for us women to take the lead. It's time for us women to pay for the first date. It's time for us to mow the lawn. It's time for us to do...
Nah, bitch, I'm cool.
Why do men value respect more than love? I heard a man say this recently in conversation and it struck me. He said a woman wants to hear "I love you" often, right? And a man wants to be shown respect. But if a man just told the woman that he loved her once, she would be upset and question if he really did. Well, respect is the same thing when it comes to a man. You can say thank you once or show appreciation every now and again. But if you don't do it regularly, the bank account starts to get drained. So think about the next time he says "I love you," what's one thing that you can do that will show him respect?
That's a W. That's E1.
You gotta check a bitch where they mind at, bro. You can test the pussy out. You can have some fun with a bitch. Take a few trips. But at some point, you gotta get out the pussy, out the lust, off the looks, off the ass, into present time and find out what the fuck going on with that bitch mind. And this is coming from a woman.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong.
Man, ladies, if you want to know how to make your man happy, just think about what makes you happy and do exactly the opposite.
I want to be so good to you that you desire nothing more than to take care of me.
You'd be okay going 50-50 with your man due to the economy.
I would absolutely be okay with that because you pick the man that you would be willing to go 50-50 with, and then you position him to take care of you if he's not able to do it at that time. So, or if he was able to do it and then something happened and he's not able to do it at that time anymore, the goal is to get you back in a position where you take care of me.
So essentially, no, she's not okay with it, but let's hear her out.
I want to be so good to you that you desire nothing more than to take care of me. So what can I do to help you be repositioned in life so that you can take care of me? So if that looks like we go 50-50 for the next year and a half, 2 years, and we work our plan until you're back where you need to be, that's fine. But like starting out with somebody and we just don't go, like, why would I do that? I don't know. Because it's like, to me personally, I would feel like if you don't want to take care of me, what did I do? Because if anybody that really loves something, you want to take care of it. Even your dog. Your dog doesn't do anything for you per se, but it gives you a feeling. It gives you a serenity, and you want to take care of your dog. So like, as your woman, what can I do? What am I not providing for you that you don't want to take care of me? Tell me what to do. Show me how to do it, because I want you to feel so secure about me that you want nothing more than to take care of me. And even if that means that we got to work it out 50-50 for a little while, I would be willing to do it. But just like 50-50 forever, get somebody else to do it.
I like the honesty. I do. I like the honesty. And I mean, it's truthful. That's why when a woman say, "I love you unconditionally," no, it's conditions to the love. She'll do something temporarily, but ultimately you have to show her really what she wants in order for her to really stick around and stay with you. Outside of that, she's going to be on her way. But, I love her honesty in what she said. She took accountability, like, I'm going to do what I have to do on my part to make sure you give me the things that I want. Although I don't like Jada and Will, one thing I did agree with them when they said you have to love yourself and then invite somebody else into that love. When you show a person how to love you and then invite that person in, then that's one thing. And that's what she essentially said. I'm going to do what I have to do for you to show you how I want to be loved.
I don't care what none of my exes say. A home is not a home unless I'm in it. Like, you might probably got a little apartment with that girl over there, but the home is not housing unless I'm in that bitch.
Truthfully, as a man, you might build a home, you might buy the home, but when that woman come in, she makes that home, and that's why you never come into her sanctuary and disrespect it. You don't come in her sanctuary and make it bad or make it dirty. I love a woman's touch because it become homey, it's that vibe in it. But yeah, essentially a woman will make that home for sure.
Women are going to betray you. It's a fact of life. It's just going to happen. You're going to be shocked to realize that she's not sugar and spice and all things nice. And just because you say, I love you, that she's always going to love you and that she's always going to be loyal to you, you will be betrayed. And that's just part of being a man. Some guys it happens to more often than other guys. For the rare ones, it doesn't happen to that much at all. Understanding female nature is one thing, but understanding it and setting aside feelings is a different thing altogether. But when it happens to you a few times and you understand it and you get used to it, you move through it a lot faster and it's less of a problem for you. So if that makes sense.
I agree with that. It's some ways that you can minimize the betrayal. Just do what you got to do as a man, you know. As a matter of fact, it's not even minimize the betrayal. If a woman gonna betray you, she's gonna betray you, no matter what you do. Ways that you can make yourself feel better when that time come, it's just by doing what you have to do as a man. You know for a fact that you holding yourself down, you holding her down, you holding your family down, or if y'all don't have a family yet, but you know you holding things down that need to be held down. So when that time come, if she does betray you to the point where you need to send her her way, you'll be all right. You know that there are women out here that will betray you less and most importantly, in less egregious ways. Betrayal can be anywhere from I'm walking out this house to go party and you said no, and it can lead all the way to, you know, I slept with somebody else. It's levels to the betrayal, of course. But you know, you want to make sure it's at the minimum, at the most. But ultimately, just do what you got to do as a man so you can be able to be like, you know what, I find me a woman who would just be that real woman who won't do it.
What are the benefits that a man has from having female friends?
Honestly, none. They get to look at them. They get the benefit. Girls, like I like my guy friends, but like I know in the back of my mind that they would want to fuck. So like I don't know, like.
What are some of the benefits a woman have from having guy friends?
Look at his face. Look at this dude's face. Whoo, he looking like he in that friend zone. I hope he not. Well, for this sake, for what she's saying, I hope he is, because if she got male friends and he just sitting there listening to it that she know want to smash, and he like, but you still friends with him? He in a bad position either way. Friend, he in a bad position. Boyfriend, he in a bad position. It ain't looking too good, brother, man.
Honestly, I don't know. I have to pretend that they don't want to fuck me, and I just like we're just a guy friend. We're just friends.
If you guys were walking on the street together and somebody came up and tried to rob you, do you expect him to try and protect you?
Yes.
Okay. If he's gonna risk his life for you, what's the equal benefit for him having a female friend?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Oh, you like her?
What's a good benefit?
Oh, that's her friend?
He gets. What's a good benefit?
He potentially gets some puss?
No. Not for me.
That's a rough one, brother.
Ooh, shoot, that's bad. That's bad. I mean, just look at his demeanor, though. Like, you just sitting there staring at her while she talk. Like, he like her a lot, unfortunately. But, you know, he think he pushing in. Guys, let me tell y'all, these women are not y'all friends. They'll hold y'all and keep y'all in a position for the longest. And females, these guys not y'all friends, because guess what? In the long run, they just waiting out their time to try to smash. This is bad right here. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl.
I love being around a man that I could turn my brain off with. For the men. Okay, that's a compliment. When your woman feels so safe in your presence that she can just turn her brain off, that is a compliment. Because you can't do that with every man.
If you can give a man true peace of mind, true where he can just sit, chill, and turn his brain off, even for 10 minutes, I swear to God he'll always come home to you. And if you can't give him that, you need to analyze why he ain't getting that from you. Because it's not that hard to give. That's how you keep a man. Because he can find stress everywhere. And he can find sex everywhere. The only thing he can't find everywhere is peace.
That's what I'm talking about. See, there you go.
Game is game.
See, if you give a man a lot of time shoulder to shoulder, he'll eventually open up. But if you don't give him a lot of shoulder to shoulder time, being friends, just because we like each other and we hang out together and we do things. See, what you think is that that's not a quality time, just sitting there watching a football game. And I get that. But what will happen as you're doing that, you'll find his spirit being energized, softening, and you're now his friend. Oh, you know what? I want to share some things with you that's been going on. See, you women are too impatient. You force it. Don't force it. Just be with him. We had this couple that came to this conference, and they got in huge fights because he was out painting, and she looked at him through the kitchen window. He says, come out here and be with me. So she came out and started talking. He said, I don't want to talk. She said, you got to want to talk. He said, I don't got to want to talk. You got to want to talk because you called me out here. I don't got to want to talk because I called you out here. I just wanted you with me. And she stomps off. They had a huge fight, and then they came and heard this. And so she applied it because women are very teachable. So then he's still painting. She comes out with a lounge chair and just sits there. No book, no suntan lotion, and she didn't critique. He missed a spot. No, she just sat there and watched him. And she said it was absolutely mind-boggling. Once he realized what she was doing, that she was applying it, he started grinning. And she sat there 45 minutes and got up, not saying anything. And she said, that energized you, didn't it? He said, oh, yes, you have no idea. She said, no, I don't. I don't.
Word of advice to women, yo. When the last time that you said to your boyfriend or your husband or whoever, a guy that you like, let me just be there. Just come. When the last time you went to the gym, you was like, oh, I want to come watch you work out if it's an open gym. When the last time you just sat there and watched TV with him? When the last time you said, I'm about to come over, cook him something to eat, and just sit down while he do his thing, watch him play the game? Like, these are the type of things that men love. Just be there. Just be there. You ain't got to say nothing. We love to see that you got our backs, that you love to see us doing our thing. It strokes our ego. And that's just the reality of it.
Men want to be alone, but we don't want to be by ourselves.
That's the end of the video. I appreciate the likes, subscribe, Joe. Keep it up. I'm going to give y'all a 2 to the side. I'm out.